Oh, feel awful. Still, made excellent time. Great bus driver. Same old route, though. I should probably alter it occasionally. Evade kidnappers. Not much of a risk, but I'd feel such an ass if it did happen.
Mark! You're home!
Why is he so happy? I suppose I'd be happy if I just spent the whole day practicing my signature and measuring my knob with dental floss.
You've only been gone an hour. What happened? Did you forget your passport?
I'm ill. Gastric flu. It's been going around the office. Funny tummy, weird ears.
But you're never ill. And even when you are, you stay at work because you believe all those adverts about the man in marketing stealing your job if you take the day off rather than buying their horrible products.
Yeah, well, I'm not going all the way to Frankfurt puking and shitting just to be Tom Finnemore's bitch. Found out when I got in this morning I'm just going to be queuing up his laptop. Went out to get some remedies and I thought, bollocks to this. Just got to let Johnson know. How ill do you think I sound?
Well, you look like shit, but you sound surprisingly chirpy.
What about now?
Yeah, a bit hammy. But then I'm a stern critic. This is my whole area.
Bollocks. He's been on voicemail all morning. Shall I just leave a message?
No. If you want to convince that you're ill, you have to go mano a mano. Answer phone is the waster's dream ticket.
This is a fucking disaster. The sick man of Europe all over my mushroom party. I can't have him coughing mucus all over Big Susie's lovely face.
God, I tell you what though, mate. I think you look okay. Are you feeling better?
No.
Well, you look a lot better. And I tell you what else. Today, I'm going to dedicate myself to you. I'm going to tend you and tend you and tend you. You will go to the ball.
I don't want to go to the ball. I just want to sit around in my pants.
Hello?
What the...
All right, Mark. Give us 10, would you?
No, I bloody won't. What? Jeremy? How did you allow this?
What? I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
Nothing. What? I don't know. Is there a problem?
You let Superhands use my bed for filth.
Oh, no. They didn't go in there, did they? Oh, that really is too much. Oh, I'm annoyed now. I'm so annoyed with them. That is too much.
Well, where in our massive duplex did you think they'd be? In one of the guest suites? Or the billiard room?
I can't get out. Let me out.
It's all right, Hans. It's just the handle. It's funny. You need to lift it.
This is bullshit.
Sorry, lads. Locked doors. Little switch just flicks, you know. Ever since Dad locked me in the airing cupboard to monitor the home brew.
Sophie!
Sophie!
Did you say what sort of rock it was?
No.
Why were you phoning me anyway, you big idiot?
Well, I wanted to talk some stuff through with someone, didn't I, you big dick?
What stuff? You're not having gay feelings again, Mark.
No, one time that happened. It's her. Now, Soph, I want you to remain calm, but can you give me a description of the rock at all? Is it mossy, for example? Oh, great. No, that's fine. Sure. See you soon. She's back at the hotel. She found Gerard and Isabel about 5 minutes after she called us.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, is this... Are we going the right way?
Well, we're going down, so that must be right.
Except we went down and then up, so...
Look, we should just keep going. We're bound to hit something soon. We should probably hurry, because Sophie said there might be a bit of a thunderstorm coming in.
Oh, great. So we have no idea where we are, and there might be a storm coming in, and we haven't got any stuff, and... Brilliant. We're dead meat.
This isn't the Matterhorn, Jeremy. It's the Quantox. Nobody dies in the Quantox. If we're very unlucky, we might have wandered onto Exmoor, but...
Exmoor? The Moors? The Baron Moors? The Moors murderers? We could easily die on a moor. Give me your phone.
Why?
I'm gonna call Mountain Rescue.
No.
That's what they're there for.
We're not calling Mountain Rescue. We're not going to be two of those idiots you hear about who go up mountains in flip-flops and sombreros and have to get rescued.
What, you'd rather be one of the idiots they find frozen to death being chewed by badgers, drinking their own piss?
You can't call Mountain Rescue anyway. This isn't a mountain, it's a hill.
Oh, right, they're gonna leave me to die because I haven't got a geography degree. You'd prefer that, wouldn't you? To die rather than to ask for a simple piece of help. We are so going to die.
Will you please stop saying that?
Ow! What is it?
Ah, shit, my ankle.
Look, just come here, mate. I've got you. Here. Look, come and sit over here. Ah, ankle. Here we go. In a couple of hours, we'll be dead. Look, seriously, mate. Do you want me to go up there? I'll march up there a bit and try and get a bit of reception, yeah?
No.
No.
No, mate, no, don't leave. And I'm not being rude. If you go, you won't come back. You'll leave me here to die.
Ah, so now you're admitting that one of us might die.
Nobody is going to die. This is southern England. Nobody dies in southern England, Jeremy. That just doesn't happen, okay? Look, I haven't told you about this before, but I actually have a bar of dairy milk with me. I think it's probably time we rationed it out.
Rationing? Can't we just have a bit? We've only been lost for 20 minutes and you want to start rationing? Let's just eat it.
Well, it's hardly worth starting the rationing once we've eaten it, is it?
Oh, you love rationing, don't you? You've been waiting for an opportunity to do rationing on me since the day we met, and finally, one's come along and you love it, don't you?
I just thought a block each every 2 hours and...
Bollocks. Give me my half now. You can ration yourself if you're so keen on it.
Well, if you insist, there's 7 segments, so that's 3 each, with 1 left over, which is mine, seeing as it's all mine.
The spirit of the Blitz lives on. Fucking hell. Oh, that is good. That is so good.
Now, just don't come to me asking for some more when you didn't have the foresight to...
Can I have a bit more?
No.
Oh, come on, just a bit. My half of the 4th chunk. Come on.
Jeremy, I explained to you what would happen.
Oh, come on, Mark. You knew what would happen. As soon as you mentioned chocolate, you knew I'd want to eat it. You know my nature. This isn't fair. You're using my nature against me.
Look, let's just concentrate on getting back to the hotel.
All right. Sure, mate, sure. And thanks, mate, for the chocolate.
Don't mention it. Always got the Twix. No need to mention the Twix.
Oh, look, a frisbee. Somebody left a frisbee. We could use this to dig, or maybe catch something, a bird, if you throw it really hard.
Uh-huh.
So listen, mate, about this whole, you asking Sophie to get married.
Yeah?
I mean, it's brilliant and everything, but I was just wondering, have you considered, like, not doing it?
Not doing it? But that's what this whole weekend's been about. I saved for 3 months for the Megadeal vouchers.
No, obviously, and after all that clipping, you're going to want something to show for it, like a wife. But is it really a good idea?
I don't know, I kind of assumed it was because I spend all my time thinking about it. I'm obsessed with it.
Ah, yeah, but you see, Supans is obsessed with crack and poppers and dusting his knob with speed, but it doesn't make it right, does it? I mean, what is it about her that you actually love?
Are you kidding? Everything. Her... You know, I mean, she has changed a bit lately, but we had this connection.
Right.
Which, admittedly, is kind of going. But, you know, she's funny. Although, now I wonder whether she really was funny, or whether she was just being normal, but I liked her so much, I thought she was funny.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
Plus, when I was at the height of Sophie madness, it was when, you know, watching her across a hot photocopier, the little looks, the funny doodles.
Before you really had a relationship.
Exactly. It's almost like the more we've got to know each other, the worse it's been. I mean, we really have almost nothing in common.
Well, maybe that's a sign?
Oh my God, I don't have to marry her. Jez, I'm not going to ask her to marry me. There might even be other women in the country who are willing to speak to me, and now I can go out and find them. Or just give up on women and eat toasted sandwiches and watch TV.
Oh, don't give up on women, mate. I mean, there's she-males, hookers, tie-brides, all God's rich tapestry.
Brilliant. Wow, I feel good. Hey, isn't this... Jez, this is a footpath. A genuine National Trust maintained public right-of-way.
Great. Fantastic. Well, let's go down, shall we? We can snaffle the rest of the choco. Go 50-50.
Jez, where are you going, you great doofus? It's this way.
No, this way. Down. Yeah? Down the mountain, remember?
No, Jez, we went down and then up. Look, I've just got this really, really strong feeling that I'm right, and you should probably just give in, because we both know that I'm a lot more stubborn than you, so just give in now.
Yeah, normally I give in, but today I'm right, and I don't want to go back up the mountain.
Honestly, Jez, well, look, if you really are going to go that way, then take my fleece and my secret Twix, because you are definitely going to be spending a long, cold night on the moors.
Oh, great. The secret Twix. When were you going to tell me about this? Or were you going to wait until I was dead and then have it for dessert after you'd feasted on my carcass?
Oh, what a night. We'll eat and laugh, and I'll make out I think Colin Cooper's a dickhead too. When actually he's doing bloody good work with a difficult team and some very testing targets. What's funny?
Oh, nothing. Doesn't matter.
Is it something to do with the case?
Yeah, it is. Kind of.
Yeah? What's going on?
It's really... Honestly, it's nothing.
Did the uncle show up? They haven't found the missing security tapes from Ryman's.
No, it's nothing like that. Anyway, that doesn't matter anymore because she's definitely innocent.
Is she? Why? What came out? What happened?
No, nothing came out. It's just... I got to know her a bit, and it's obvious she wouldn't do something like that.
You got to know her a bit?
Yeah. We bumped into each other. We've been texting. We're going to go out for a drink.
For God's sake, Jeremy, you're not supposed to speak to the defendant. It's against the law.
The only seat in the cafe was next to her. What was I supposed to do? Blank her? That's against the law of social niceness.
Jeremy, you've got to break this off. You've got to tell her to stop texting you and that you can't meet up for a drink.
Oh, right, so suddenly I can't go out drinking with the defendant. Well, why not?
Well, I suppose people might think it would make you less impartial if you're trying to bone the woman you're meant to be judging.
Oh, that is typical. Jeremy can't be trusted to judge the woman he's sleeping with, but Tony Blair can, yeah?
Jez, it's contempt of court.
Look, Mark, I'm a musician, in case you'd forgotten. Yeah? I answer to a higher law. The law of, if it feels good, do it.
Oh, that's a great law, isn't it? What's that? Gaddafi's law?
It's the musician's law. Colonel Gaddafi could not lay down a bass hook, Mark. That should be clear, even to you. God.
Sophie! The sophster! Sophistry! Soph! Great to see you.
Hi, Mark. So good to see you. How are you, you big lovely? This is lovely Dom.
Hiya. Hi, Dom. Really great to meet you. Oh, great. Dom. And I suppose Dom's going to have sex with Sophie while I film it on my camera phone.
Oh, sorry, that's me. Sorry, I'm really going to have to take this.
Hi. Isn't he fab?
He's gay. He's obviously gay. My God, I actually have gaydar. Is he going? I hope he's going. Shutting the door might be a bit aggressive if he's not.
So how are you?
Oh, good, thanks. You look great.
Thanks. Do you like my hair? Shaylee did it. She works in the juice bar with Dom, and she does Indian head massage too. God, it's orgasmic.
Juice bar, massage, orgasm. That's everything I stand against.
Hey, that was Ollie. He's with Jude and beautiful Laura. They want to meet up for cocktails at the Lava Lounge. What do you think?
Ooh, I don't know, Mark. Oh, you'd love Ollie. He's such a great laugh.
Well, that sounds great. It's just I've made chicken. I've got wine. I've got DVDs. Ocean's 12 and Meet the Fockers.
Right, we did see those at the cinema.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like a reminiscent package. Plus there's commentaries, outtakes, bloopers.
Oh, just come for one cocktail. Ollie freaked out when I told him you were here. Oh, come on, he loves you, Soph. He'll literally puke if you don't come.
What do you think, Mark? It'd be fun.
Well, I guess I'd hate to be responsible for someone actually throwing up, so yeah, great.
Way!
You win this one, Sophie, but I will have my revenge. All Sunday at the National Maritime Museum. Incredible. Still no call from Soph. If she's broken up with me, maybe I suppose I could consider Mary. Would sort of suit me to have a girlfriend in an institution. Regulated meeting times. I might get to have a say in her medication. I'd like to be able to chemically alter my girlfriend's moods.
Well, I have to say, she's looking a lot better.
Right, we'll just grab her stuff and get her out your hair.
No, I'm afraid Mary needs to be kept a close eye on just now.
But she's fine. She's always been the life and soul. Tabasco in your pint, frisbee in the kitchen. That's Mary. She's kooky.
She's in the acute stage of a manic episode.
What do you think, Mary?
I just want... Everything's too much right now.
Shall we?
At least she isn't proposing sexual intercourse anymore.
Mark, can you give these to Jeremy? They're kind of important.
Probably stopped fancying me now the sedatives have kicked in and she's lost the beer goggles. Normal service has been resumed.
Come on, mate. Let her go. It's for the best.
Look, it might take us a month or so just to see what kind of drug or cognitive therapies might help Mary with her condition.
Oh, right. I see. Your little world is threatened by all the amazing Jack Nicholsons and Robin Williamses burning so bright you've got to keep them down with your chemical kosh.
Yeah, come on, man. Set her free. All she needs is a vodka and tonic and a nice little lie down.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can sign her out. She's not well.
Your dream is just everyone on the omnibus, grey, eating grey sludge. That's your dream, isn't it?
No.
We'll look after her. She's just wacky, you know? She's basically fine.
She's not fine. She's temporarily mad.
Oh, right. You're with them now, are you, Mark? Well, tell me, is it mad to be diagnosed with a mental disorder, or is it, in fact, much more mad to get up every morning to go to your boring job so you can print out lots of meaningless documents?
I'm sorry about this. It's the 60s. He thinks he's living in the 60s.
How about this? You let her go, and we promise to keep her restrained. Tightly tied.
Look, I appreciate how passionately you feel about your friend, but there's no way I can sign her out. I'm sorry.
Look, Mary wanted me to give you these deeds. I'm not sure why or what.
OK, well, fair enough, mate. I've said my piece, but you win. After all, you're the expert. OK, guys, let's go.
So, Jez, why is she giving you these?
Those? I don't know. They're not important. Just give them to me, really.
What? The deeds to the pub? Of course they're important. In fact, why do you even need them?
Oh, yeah, didn't I tell you? Yeah, she's giving us the place, so just hand them over, really.
She gave it to you?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all perfectly legal, probably, Mark. I don't see what you're worried about.
But that's... Obviously, I mean, she's not in her right mind.
She was fine when she gave us the pub.
Well, are you sure? Because I guess giving away a pub that's worth several thousands of pounds for free, that kind of suggests you haven't exactly got your best thinking cap on.
Mark, we're not exploiting her. Once we turn the pub into a cash cow, we'll give her some of the cream.
Yeah, right.
Look, I just think in this situation, Mary needs an impartial advisor like me to help her decide what's best.
God, you're loving this, aren't you? Holding the deeds like Mr. Monopoly with his top hat and his iron. Do you really think if you don't give us her pub, she's going to let you screw her?
Oh, God, that is low. That is really nuts.
Are you saying I'm mad? Is that what you're saying? Are you going to try and get me sectioned for simply following my dream?
Look, I just think the best thing is if I hand these to the authorities here and let them decide. Hi there, Doctor. Listen, I just wondered if you could take care of it.
He's got nuts. Get off! You need to section him. He's out of his mind.
What? I'm not out of my mind. I just need to give me some documents.
He's a loony. He was running around with his cock out before saying it was on fire. He's lost it. He thinks there's a pigeon in Catalonia that's in control of his legs.
I really don't. Jeremy, tell him.
Well, I don't know. I mean, mostly he's okay, but maybe you should keep him in for observation just for a couple of days.
Jeremy, are you... Look, if there's anyone who's going nuts here, it's not me, it's you. That they could section you for trying to section me.
If you try to section me, Mark, you'll have crossed the line and I will section you, so help me.
Look, guys. You've had your fun with the sectioning. There's going to be no more sectioning today.
Huh, brilliant. Total lack of self-control. Drunk himself out of contention.
He was really guzzling, wasn't he? Is he okay?
Just very, very upset about Sarah. I think they really had a bond.
All right.
Susan, are you okay?
I don't know. It's just... I mean, my sister's just come off a moped in Zakynthos, and she might have to have a pin in her leg. And she flew budget, so it'll be a nightmare coming through airport security. The only airline that really understands is BA.
Oh, yeah. I know. They're great, aren't they? Here we go. My God, I'm going to have to learn to ride a horse.
Oh, this looks like a very sweet scene. Just what exactly is going on here?
Hi, Jez. I was just telling Mark about Tor and her moped.
You realise what he's doing in here, don't you?
Jez.
He bloody loves you. It's pathetic. I bet you've got a hard-on, haven't you?
What? No, of course I haven't.
She was telling me about...
Well, stand up straight. Take your trousers off.
No, don't be ridiculous.
If you're innocent, you've got nothing to hide, have you? Come on, let's have a look.
No!
Let me feel it. It's hard, isn't it?
No, and even if it was, it wouldn't prove love. It's just a human body.
Oh, right. It's a human body. Suddenly you're admitting to having a human body. You're no bloody eunuch, that's for sure. I'm going to answer the door now, Mark, but I'm coming back for you. And your cock.
He was lying. He was lying all along, the arsehole.
What?
Simon, I looked at his phone when he was in the loo. There were texts, today's, all hugs and bloody kisses.
She's back. This is a fucking nightmare.
You don't, do you? Have feelings for me, Mark?
This is it. Go for it. Tell her. Betray Sophie. Destroy Jeremy. No. God, no. As you know, I'm in love with Sophie.
Right. Because I thought...
Honestly, Suze, I like you. Sort of, but not even really that much. I mean, you're very, horsey. You're the horsey type. Not that I've got a chip on my shoulder, but, you're sort of a throwback. A kind of a Marie Antoinette figure. Let them eat cake. Not that she ever said that, it's a mistranslation, but, big, stupid, posh head. That's you.
How am I going to get out of this? She's like one of those horrible big turds that just won't flush. If you want, I could call you a cab.
It's so good to be back, where I'm safe. Look, we have got so much to talk about.
Oh, right. Yes, of course.
I'm just going to clean up, okay?
Oh, please, Simon, take her back.
Jez, listen, I need a drink. Do you fancy a drink?
I can't really because... Yes. Hold on. Give me 5.
Wicked. See you in the pub.
Well, happy now?
Listen, I'm just going to the pub with Big Suze. Sarah's in the loo in a bit of a state. Will you tell her I finished with her?
No way, absolutely not. I'm not letting you leave. You've got to face up to your responsibilities.
Just be nice about it, though, because I really do love her, and tell her it's not her, it's me, and I've got commitment issues, yeah?
Jeremy, you bloody...
Mark, where's Jez?
Oh, Sarah, Blimey. Look, the thing is... Look, it's really not my responsibility to tell you this. Jeremy's gone, all right? He's pissed off, he's left, and I'm not going to do his dirty work.
What dirty work?
Well, the dickhead, he wanted me to dump you for him, if you can imagine that.
He's dumping me.
I should just be honest. I owe her that at least. Just tell her he fucked her and now he's chucked her. Look, it's not you, it's him. He has certain commitment issues.
You're loving this, aren't you?
I'm really not.
Yes, you are. You never wanted me and Jez to be together. You're very, very controlling, and I really think you need to talk about why that is.
I really don't. And if you could stop the talking for just 1 minute, then maybe Jeremy and Simon wouldn't keep on dumping you.
Oh, great. Brilliant. Thanks. Thank you very much, Mark. See you later.
Great. OK, so I've dumped my sister. That's great. That feels good. I'm intrigued to see what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'll ring up Grandad and tell him I think he's a boring twat.
This'll be okay. I'll just do the threesome tomorrow, then finish with her. Bit ungentlemanly, but then it's a threesome. It's not exactly Romeo and Juliet, is it? Hey, Mark. You all right?
No need to tell him what happened. Just button up, like the 40s. People saw terrible things in the war. They didn't go on and on about them. They had a cup of tea and invented the NHS instead.
Cool, mate. If I have a bit of your parsley?
Get away! Fuck off! Fuck off my stuff!
It's just a bit of parsley.
Look, it's just... On the way home, I got... These blokes mugged me.
Oh, man. That is unlucky. Of course. They target the frail. They smell the weak. So, what happened? Did they pull a knife?
No, not a knife.
Jesus. A shooter?
No, they didn't have a... There was 2 of them. They asked to borrow my phone, but they didn't really want to
borrow it.
No?
No. Then they asked for my wallet.
Mm-hmm. So they asked, and you just gave them your wallet?
Jeremy, I was in the underpass with these two...
Gentlemen who asked for your possessions. Mark, you've got to toughen up. This is the 21st century. You've seen Mad Max, haven't you? That's what's going to happen.
Mad Max is not necessarily going to happen.
Oh, sure, mate. You live in your Hitchhiker's Guide world where you wander around in your dressing gown and have a nice cup of tea.
Yes, well, look, anyway, Sophie's coming over, so I'm going to need the cooker.
Right, it's just... I was hoping... You know, it's my big meal. The big night with Big Suze.
Right. Did you finish with Michelle?
Yeah. Kinda. I mean, no. She offered me a threesome.
But what about... I mean, I thought you were dead set on getting back together with Big Suze.
Oh, I am, Mark. Totally. She called again tonight. God, what a great call. You know, it was like the old days. She was laughing like a maniac.
Right, so what about the threesome? What about Michelle?
Oh, well, I had a bit of a plan about that. I thought I wouldn't tell Big Suze about Michelle or the threesome.
Oh, right. Brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
Jez, look, are you sure about Big Suze? It's just it took you such a long, long time to get over her leaving you. I mean, in a way, you never totally got over her leaving you.
Well, that's just as well then, isn't it? Because now she's coming back. So shut up.
I can't believe Sophie's just gone. Do you think she'll stay faithful?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. People always do.
Yeah, I guess. Thanks, mate. Really nice of Mary to invite us to the flat warming.
Oh, that's Mary. Gosh, she's such a laugh. Didn't you two even have a thing back in Darty?
No, we never had a thing.
But I thought, didn't you stay over in her room the night we did all the blues? Blues Brothers, Betty Blue, Blue Velvet, The Big Blue.
Well, yes, but nothing happened.
But I thought, I definitely remember you writing that very long letter in marker pen and then having a freak out and burning it. That was you, wasn't it?
So, the pub? What are you calling it?
No problem there. I mean, we're deadlocked on that and a few other things, but, you know, I'm definitely not co-managing a pub called Free the Pedos.
Right, yes. I can see that.
Maybe I should get off with someone at Mary's party in case Sophie does in Bristol. Yeah, right. When was the last time I got off with someone at a party? Well, there was Carol Banana Face, but that was just a macabre charade.
OK, party time for the El Dude Brothers.
God, life is futile.
I'm so glad you guys could make it.
Right. Mary, where is everyone?
Everyone who? No one else is coming. It's just us.
Just us?
Yeah.
Look, I'm just going to call Sophie, check, see what she's up to.
Now listen, Jez, just like about the pub.
Oh, shit. Here it comes. The dream dies.
I'm going to get rid of the pub.
Oh, right. I just thought maybe if we could manage it for a little while, then you could see it.
Do you want it?
What?
The pub, you see, I'm going to get rid of it. It's just this big thing sitting underneath me and...
You mean, like, own it?
Please take it. Please.
Well, okay, sure. Oh, my God! Hey, fuck you, Mark. The world's not all wrong sometimes. I'm calling Superhands.
What's he?
Oh, Mark. You've turned into quite a hunk, haven't you? You're a hunky.
Well, actually, it may surprise you to learn that no one's ever said that to me before.
Want to put your popsicle into my purse?
Oh my God, I'm being propositioned.
I wrote you a letter. I didn't send it, but I don't know if you...
Letter? Popsicle? This isn't good.
Right. Thank you.
You know, my bone's got a little machine.
Does it? Really?
Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Maybe I should follow her. She's so hyper, she's probably really great at sex. But there's always the chance I'll get the toilet seat slammed on my cock for no reason.
Yeah, totally. But Hans, I really think all of our major differences will just kind of drift away as long as we don't try and confront them too early. Yeah? Okay, right, yeah. I'll see you down there. Yeah.
Jeremy, I think something's wrong with Mary. She made a pass at me.
You've got such low self-esteem, haven't you?
No, Jez, this is serious. I'm worried about her. She's not right in the head.
Oh, rubbish. She's always been a bit full on. She's kooky.
Don't you think that the party, the pub... I think she's gone a bit funny.
Oh, right. Now I get it. She has some faith in Jeremy, hence she must be mental.
Listen, guys. Newsflash. If you need to shit, shit in the bin.
Okay, maybe she is a bit up and down.
Oh, yes. The healthy life. Haven't surfed for filth for days, and I've almost forgotten the images that are seared into my brain forever.
Oh, sorry. Not getting much sleep. They found asbestos in my airing cupboard, so I'm on a camp bed in the hall.
Well, if it all gets too much for you, you can always crash at my place.
Oh, well, thank you. So, ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Ready to watch your lovely bottom before I have a heart attack.
Hey! Wow, I'm actually good at this. Maybe I'm a natural. Yeah, I'm a jogger. Of course, there had to be a sport for me. I just never realised. I'm a natural jogger. Feel the legs like two great steam locomotives pumping away. I'm cram, I'm ovette, I'm unstoppable. Jesus, is that a stitch? Fuck, I think I'm going to be sick. I've got to slow. I need to walk. Oh, I think I'm going to puke. I'm literally going to die. What an idiotic boob I was back 10 or 11 seconds ago. Oh, I feel terrible. I feel like someone's trying to deliver the whole of the Sunday Times into my head. Sophie can't even be bothered to send me templates anymore. Just go to the loo and then... What? Has he locked me in? This is incredible. This is literally unbelievable. I'm locked out of a party that's happening in my own home. It's Sarah's 18th all over again. A mushroom party in my flat is not in the bloody tenant's agreement. Of course, I never made him sign a tenant's agreement. Bollocks. This is the last friendship I have that's not backed up by a legally enforceable document.
Jeremy! Jeremy!
What's that? Is that banging?
Nope.
But I can hear banging. You can't hear banging.
Don't worry, Suze. There's no banging.
But I'm definitely getting banging. Oh my God, Jess, I'm hearing things. I don't think I'm having a good time. I mean, I can't be sure, but I really don't think I am.
Does sound kind of a lot like banging.
It's this banging track. That's what's banging.
I think I might get up. Oh no.
Suze, have another dose. That'll sort you out, maybe.
No, Suze, don't do that. Just,
Listen, love, just a little tip, all right? You're on the edge now, and you need to pick the right way. Because one way's heaven, and the other... Well, probably best not to think about that right now, but it's fucking horrible, yeah?
Open up! Open up, you bloody asshole!
Mark, I'm sorry, but can you please keep down the banging?
You bloody... I can't believe you...
Look, please be quiet, okay?
Let me out! Let me out! I need a poo!
Do your business in there if you have to. God, you're disgusting.
Oh, God. Can I do this? If I do this, even if I end up marrying Sophie and we live in a detached house in Surrey and buy a holiday home in Umbria, our children will always look up at the face of a man who once crapped in a takeaway bag. Plus, I'd have to hide it here, somewhere in my room next to one of my things. I could throw it out the window. No, that's what they want you to do. That's where society's headed. People shitting in bags and throwing them out the window at each other. Well, I'm not going to be the first. Not in my name.
Bollocks. She's gonna go free. Free to come round and cut me from ear to ear unless I do her evil doings with her.
So, maybe if we go over the arguments one last time, then see if one of us will change our minds.
Why bother? We're never gonna agree. She's gonna get off.
Well, no, actually, because the judges ruled he'll accept a majority verdict. So if just a couple of you all will consider joining us, then we can convict.
Shit. Could I do this? She is technically innocent, but really she's totally guilty. Plus, women's prison. It's probably like one long hen night. Well, actually, I was thinking, I've had quite a big think about everything, and I think I've changed my mind.
Why? The security footage?
Partially, but basically, I accidentally got talking to her in a club, and I know I shouldn't have, but it turns out she does this sort of thing all the time. She's a fraudster.
No, we can't admit this. That's grounds for a mistrial.
Okay, sure. If you want. Say it's a mistrial. Go crying to Daddy. But look. Maybe I didn't play by the rules this time. Maybe I am a bit of a maverick. But I think I've got this case pretty much solved. And yes, I can apologize for how I've done that, but I could never apologize for telling the truth. And the truth is that this woman is evil! And if we let her go today, we are going to be responsible for whatever she does, so help me God and let the Lord be my witness!
Okay, I buy it. Let's just say guilty.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Oh yeah, justice is done. Not actual justice, but what I wanted to happen, which is basically the same thing.
God, my head feels like a coconut someone scraped out from the inside.
Shit. Yeah, I know how you feel. Like a big sort of coconut with a brain inside it. Whoops. Sorry, I better... Hello?
Mark, this is Alan. I've just spoken to Colin Cooper. He's pissing blood. Apparently, Sophie's pulled another sickie. It's getting out of hand, Mark. Call her, talk to her, do what you need to do. She's right on the bloody precipice.
Okay.
Come on, Mark, do it. You're Sugar, you're Trump, you're Rommel.
It's been really great seeing you. And thanks for coming to the club and everything. I know it's not really your thing, so I just want you to know I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Soph, before you go, there's something I need to say.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just... Well... You've really got to pull your socks up at work.
What?
You've got to stop pulling sickies and screwing around, Sophie, Johnson says.
Oh, Mark, what the fuck? My head's in pieces. I don't need this.
No, Sophie, it's just if you want to be a major player, you've got to apply yourself more and be more punctual. Hug?
We'll laugh about this. Definitely. Unless it kills the relationship stone dead, which it probably will.
It was nice at first.
God, she's come down to see me. This is amazing. Walking in the grounds of a country hotel. If there wasn't a junkie in my room shitting and retching and hurling, it'll be like Pride and Prejudice or something.
I just took a look around and I thought, really? Is this me?
Ooh, wasn't listening. Just keep saying general words. Should be okay. Shit, yeah. God. I sometimes think stuff like that. You know, kind of deep stuff. Shit in your head.
Exactly.
Hi, Superhands.
Come back, man. Please come back. I've got a monkey on my back, dude, the size of King Kong. I am being fucked by King Kong.
Yeah, no, tuck into the Kit Kats.
I'm gonna cut my tongue off with a rusty razor.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, and I'll see you later.
Where is he? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's back in London, reading a classic car mag.
Oh, okay. So listen, Jez, you want to go back to your room and cuddle up and watch a little bit of cable?
She's actually hot for me, but can't use the room. Maybe we could do it behind a bush or under a car?
I always thought she could have had kids if she'd tried a bit harder.
I never even wanted kids. I'd come down to breakfast, and all he'd want to talk about was cervixes and fallopian tubes.
Oh, great. Gynecology, my favourite topic of conversation with
I
strangers.
thought by now I'd be a nurse mother with 12 kids round my skirts.
Gotta get her away from these freaks and pop the question. Soph, it's getting late. Should we be,
Well, what about our walk with Gerard and Isabel up on the Quantocks?
Gotta get her on her own, get her to the bench. It's the apprentice final tonight, Soph. We can't miss that. We've got to go.
But it's so beautiful out there.
Yes, but Sugar's got it in for the short guy.
Fine, well, if you want to watch it, then come and find us, or I'll see you back at the hotel a bit later, okay?
Oh, bollocks. I'm going to end up proposing on the M4, possibly the M25. How romantic will that be? It's all going to be her fault. Why won't that stupid bitch let me propose to her? Oh, Jesus. I've got to get a hard-on soon or we're finished. Maybe I was too quick to delete those spam emails about erection enhancement. One of them might just be from a misunderstood scientific genius.
Oh my, is it? God, it is, it's him! The bloody mugger! Should I run? Can't run, must maintain social veneer. Oh God, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me, not here.
Hey, do I know you?
What? Me? No, I don't think so.
I'm sure I know you from somewhere.
I don't think so. You're probably thinking I look a bit like one of the shadow cabinet.
Didn't you give me a driving lesson when Carl was in the Canaries?
No, definitely not. Not I, said the walrus.
Surprised he's even taken his test. He doesn't look 17.
She must never know what a pathetic man I am. Never.
I like it here. Feels calm, almost spiritual. I feel different. This is a good song.
Yeah. Suze came down to check it out, actually.
Hi, Jess. Isn't it nice down here? Look at all these lovely normal people.
Oh, she's beautiful. Like an angel. Oh, right. I get it. It's all a big love club down the church, except I'm not invited. The only clubs I'm invited to are horrible sex parties and Friends Reunited dues at TGI Fridays. Well, fuck you! Ow! That's right, Stu. God didn't protect you from my big fist. Yeah, you big lump of monk?
What kind of person am I? Sitting watching a film in the company of a man who robbed me. If Dad knew, he'd call me a big Jessie in his extremely unfunny gay voice.
I wish that guy in the baseball cap would shut up.
It's annoying, isn't it? Am I just going to sit here and have my evening ruined by some arsehole? Just like when I put my parka on backwards for a joke and Terence Wu take the hood over my face and everyone laugh. Well, I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not going to fucking take it anymore! What the Maybe that'll teach you not to rustle your bloody popcorn. He was really rustling. That's unacceptable.
I can't believe you just did that. It was only the trailers, too.
I just really love those orange ads.
I just didn't expect that sort of thing from you, that's all.
Well, I guess sometimes people can surprise you.
You really whacked him.
God, she loves violence. They probably all do, really. They say they want you to talk about your feelings, but really they just want you to beat and gouge your rivals. Hey, there's the stirring. The unstoppable rise. It's like globalization. It's inevitable. Hark at its stately progress. This is it. The eagle has landed.
Mark, what's that in your pocket?
Captain Corrigan ready to receive his orders, sir.
No, not that. The other thing.
Oh, that's just a little friend of mine called Mr. Cutty Knife. In case I have to chop down a rival alpha male.
Mark, you carry a knife. What the fuck?
Oh, right, so they like hitting, but there's some massive taboo about stabbing. No, so it's not a knife, really. It's for horses' hooves, whittling. Look, all right, I mean, it's just I'd like to learn kickboxing to protect myself. I just don't have the time. So basically what this is just a rather efficient time-saving device.